Welcome back to GTM World. Today, the whole show is about the GTM World Tour. 10 cities, 2 continents, 1 month of live go to market kicking off in Berlin on September 1st. I'm sitting down with Roman Hipp, co founder of BetterContact and one of the 2 operators taking it on the road. Roman, great to have you on.
Yeah, first of all, thanks a lot, Ammar. And
Great.
also quite a coincidence, right? You're doing GTM World, we're doing a GTM World Tour. Super great. And yeah, very excited to be here.
Thank you so much. And yeah, more than excited to host GTM World Tour on our podcast. Okay, so the first question is your line is GTM has conferences. It never had a tour until now. What's broken about the conference format and what made you and Nicholas actually go build alternative?
Yeah, for sure. So I wouldn't particularly say that the conference style is maybe broken, right? But what we really think is that like a coordinated push in this 1 month, right? We're going from September 1st to October 1st, right? To all these different cities is something that the GTM world hasn't seen before. And it also emphasizes that GTM is also very specific to the geography, to the city in a way, right? Because people often see it as a country agnostic and everything, but we really want to make sure that we share what's working in that city by partnering up with the operators that are basically thought leaders in that city for that specific country. So this is something that has been a big dream of mine to go on tour a bit like a rock star, if you want to call it like that, and basically do it all around GTM, meeting up with the best GTM operators of these cities, and just helping people to understand in this super competitive, very fast moving space, what's actually working these days.
Amazing, amazing, and all the best of luck to you guys. Go with my second question. And second question is that every city plays its own set, but the live build is the signature. A real GTM problem solved live on stage, no slides. Walk me through what a night actually feels like in that room.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, what's been super important for us from the beginning, we already hosted a few events, for example, with partners like Clay, HubSpot, and the idea that we always bring to the table, which of course they also very much live, is that it always should be practical in a way, right? So I don't think there is a big benefit in just keeping it very theoretical, what has been working across the board, what has been working for the industry. I think what's always very important and also more exciting in a way is to really break down a specific case, right? So we will have this case study of a specific company which is open to share their GTM structure, their GTM engine, and we will then break it down, right? So we will really put it down in there in the smallest parts, and then see what has been working, what hasn't been working, to really make it more practical, right? So this is the whole idea about it. This is why it's also more of a no filming event, right? Because it's of course a very intimate situation for such a company to share all of that. So this is why we really want to keep it close and don't really do a live stream or something of the event.
So nothing is screened or recorded. The playbook, the manifesto, the community all only exist if you're physically there. Why build it that way?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question, right? Because of course, if you would live stream everything, you would be able to reach a bigger potential crowd, right? People can watch it, they can become aware of what's going on, right? But we really want to make sure that only the people that are there, only the people that basically also do this extra effort to come to the physical location are actually also receiving that knowledge from the speakers, from what we learned and all of that. So this is basically the whole idea. And of course, on top of that, this no live stream policy in a way, especially for this live build, or rather where we analyze this company's GTM strategy, the stack, and all of this is of course a very intimate thing. So we don't want to just blast it out there.
Amazing. Let's talk about the actual format here. So 10 cities, Berlin to San Francisco, with names like Clay, Gong, just like you named Make, Hayrich, and many more other big names in the room. How did this all come together, and how does it tie back to what you live every day at BetterContact?
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, like something that we live at BetterContact is always around bold bets, right? We're a very like lean and small teams, so we really need to like stand out in a way. Like we don't have like tens of sales reps, we don't have like a super big paid ads marketing budget or whatever, and we really need to do like more of this organic stuff to like stand out, right? And something that just came to mind was not just having like this one like isolated event, but really doing this coordinated push in like 1 month. And the idea was to, yeah, do like a world tour. But of course, must be said that like US and in Europe isn't like the world, right? There's a lot of other very interesting cities, which definitely also, yeah, earn an event if you want to call it like that. But it's just like that. This is something that we see as the first edition of it, where we cover like Europe and the US, and then on the next part we will basically go to other like geography, South America, and also to Asia more. And yeah, so we will start it off in Berlin on 1st September, and then we will 1st October end it off in San Francisco. And yeah, we have 10 cities as you already said. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Amazing. So the best part is here you get the guys are thinking of expanding it to other continents as well, and I'm sure that you guys will put it in a very finest way possible. This is going to be my last question, and that is like you have said the tours, the kickoff, and the GTM Red is what stays, and the only door in is being in one of those wrong. It starts in Berlin September 1st, application only. How does someone get a seat before the city fills?
Yeah, it's of course a great question because this isn't something that just we decide who can come, right? Because we also have like a city partner, as you already mentioned some names. We have like Gong, we have Clay, we have Make, and all of these great companies on board. So they are hosting their office, which is something that we are like very much appreciative of, and they can also then decide who of these like people that applied for a seat can come. So yeah, I mean it's as easy as that. We have like Luma pages for every event. So if you're interested and if this is your city, then definitely sign up. So just have to type in GTM World Tour on the web and it should come. And yeah, definitely very much keen to see as many new faces, of course, also familiar faces. And yeah, definitely very much excited for that.
Amazing. And likewise, I'm more than excited. So that's Roman Hipp. The GTM World Tour kicks off in Berlin on September 1st and runs to San Francisco finale on October 1st. 10 cities, application only, and being in the room is the only way into GTM RED. If you want in, applications are open now. You guys can go search gtmworldtour.com and you guys can have a look at every single thing in there. Roman, thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure to host you.
Thank you so much, Ammar. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.